Hey guys, Renegade Reviews here. This is Renegade coming at you with another Marvel Universe figure review. Today we have number 6 and 7 in the series. We've got X-Force Wolverine, and we've got Flame-On Human Torch. Yep, good looking figures, guys. We'll go ahead and get right on to this. X-Force Wolverine, Cyclops' hit squad for the X-Men to go out and kill their enemies. Great looking box art. That's a mean looking Wolverine. Really cool. Number 6 in the series. And to get it right onto the figure, hang on one second here. Okay, so this is a really cool Wolverine. If you don't know much about the costume, go ahead and look up X-Force on Wikipedia or something, because it's a pretty cool storyline. This is one of the coolest ways to see Wolverine in the comics right now. This is a great figure too. All around, you got a free moving head that works really well. The only thing is it won't move back that far and the neck's kind of forward. It won't move back that far, and the only reason I would have liked to see that is for posing. If I'm going to do a fastball special kind of setup, it makes it tough because I kind of got to go like this more then. But I mean, it's still doable, but he's got to be on the rise of that throw. He can't really be coming down on him or be going straight. So, you know, that's one feature I would have liked to, if he could have got his head back a little more, but you can't have everything. Torso moves well. It's kind of got the same problem of having this little hole stick out as the Silver Surfer mold did, but not at all in the back. And right here, it's not that noticeable with the black paint. So, you know, it's not even an issue really for this figure. It's just there. Free moving arms. Really good bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, wrist swivel, no waist joint. The legs are pretty free moving. I was going to say they're kind of limited in comparison with other ones, but they really aren't that much. I mean, you got to about there and then back to there. It's good. Double jointed knees, move really well. Swivel at the ankle, moves up and down. So really good for articulation, this figure is. Detail is great. He's got the red eyes. Yep, it's probably not going to show up. Hang on. Yeah, he's got the red eyes, just like in the comics. Look at that mean Wolverine. So yeah, great paint all around. The costume's really well done. The skin tones are good. The flaps on his costume, on his mask and on his legs are cool. You know, he's got a really good look to him as far as Wolverines go. This is one of the better Wolverine 3 3/4 inch toys, and there have been a lot of them. The claws now, his hands, he's got one kind of cupped and it could pass as a fist, but it is a bit open, and then he's got one trigger hand ready to go. And he's got the claws. The claws are good looking. They're long. They're right length. Only thing is they're a little distorted from being in the packaging. They are soft plastic. But I agree with the way they did it. I wouldn't change it for the world. You know, it's better than, like, this figure had the divider things. I prefer this. So, you know, this is a great looking Wolverine. One gripe about him, you know, the one thing that I really, really would have liked to change is if you look at this guy. Let's see if I can get this to work. And this is why we have our fellow X-Men here. Look at this guy in comparison to Cyclops. He's just a tiny bit taller than Cyclops. And that's not right. I want my Wolverine at about this height in comparison to Cyclops. You know, he's got that height advantage over him, as he should. You know, and I look at these two figures, and he's so much shorter. But their torsos seem to be about the same size, maybe a little bit smaller in the crotch for the different kind of legs. But the torsos are about the same size, so all it would really take is if they took legs this side, or even just these thighs or something, and put them on this figure, or new thighs that are about this long, you know. Look at how short the leg is in comparison. You know, that's a good half an inch, maybe more. And so if they could just switch this guy's legs out, we would have the perfect, you know, Wolverine figure at the right height and everything. And so I'd like to see them do that. But other than that, he comes with 2 accessories, which is kind of cool for a Wolverine figure. Some people might say, you know, he's got the claws, why does he need anything else? But this is X-Force Wolverine, he's a different breed, and, you know, he uses some stuff. So, he's got this submachine gun, you know, grenade, whatever it is. I'm not a gun expert. But he looks good with that, and then he's also got the Muramasa blade, which this Muramasa blade kicks the ass of the Muramasa blade from the X-Men Origins Wolverine, brown suit Wolverine that came with. It's a better handle, it's not as flimsy a plastic, better paint, it's just all around great look. And he looks good holding these weapons, guys. You can say he doesn't need weapons, whatever you want. He looks good holding these. And so, yeah, X-Force Wolverine, awesome figure if you're a Wolverine fan, if you're an X-Men fan, X-Force fan, whatever, you gotta get this guy. He's really cool, nice addition to the Marvel Universe, happy to have him. Then we got Human Torch. This Human Torch is number 7 in the series. If you look at the box art on this, see that right there? They actually put that there, like when he was in the package, like he burned it up. And that's the kind of attention to detail that I really appreciate from Hasbro. Now, not the greatest box art there, but, you know, it's a really cool package nonetheless. And you get this awesome figure. Head moves back pretty well for flying, or whatever. You know, you get about the range of motion that you need. Silver Surfer mold, so he's got the problem of this kind of sticking out from either side. But with this translucent plastic, it doesn't really become an issue. Free moving arms, bicep swivel, single joint at the elbow, rotate halfway up the forearm with the weird joint, no waist swivel, good moving torso, free moving legs, really good, double jointed knees, and then single joint hinge at the ankle. Great figure. You can move him around about as much as you need to. You can get him in all sorts of cool flying poses. You know, he's a great one to have. Comes with this little flame accessory, which is made of the same sort of translucent plastic. And probably the coolest thing about this guy is the translucent way he's made. He's got this really light orange-yellow out here at the hands, at the extremities of his hair, and at the feet. And then he moves into this deeper orange plastic, and then he moves into this dark red at the torso and the face, and it's just really cool. The only true paint on this guy, and I'll show you with light shine through him and everything, but the only true paint on this guy is this pale stuff that you see like in his face and the floor and all these lines, and those look really good. I mean, it's just all around he's a great looking figure, looks great with the light shine through him. And yeah, guys, if you want a Human Torch, this is the one to get. Definitely check him out. He's a cool figure. Both of these guys, great figures, guys. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the review. These are good figures to have. Both really cool. And this is Renegade Reviews signing off.